Hey everyone, this is Tony with Saltstrong, and in this video you are going to see how to quickly and efficiently transition from stand-up paddling to casting at a fish. This is the most effective way that I've figured out, just to go from paddling while standing up to casting your rod in the least amount of time possible, so that you don't miss the opportunity to catch a fish. So you'll actually need three things for this to work effectively. First, you will need some type of device to hold your paddle. Now, this is a little homemade contraption I did. It's just a old belt that I had from a pair of cargo pants, and I heated up a 1.5 inch piece of PVC pipe for this back plate part that attaches to the belt, and just flattened it out, heated it up with a heat gun. You could also use a blow dryer, but if you can get your hands on a heat gun, they work extremely quicker than a blow dryer. So make sure you buy that thin PVC pipe, heat it up, flatten it out. That will give you your back plate. And for the part that holds your paddle, what I did was just cut a piece of PVC in half, cut the top part off, and that gives a nice little area for your paddle to rest in while you have it on your belt. You will also need a small stainless steel nut and bolt just to hold that piece on there, and you want it loose enough so that it can kind of slide back and forth, so your paddle can move with it. Okay, you don't want it stiff, or else it's gonna start dragging your belt around and it's just uncomfortable. Next, you will need some type of bungee up in the front of your kayak. Most kayaks have a bungee up front. If not, you can easily add one. Just buy a piece of bungee cord here, and some eyes, and just drill them into your kayak, screw them onto your kayak. Make sure you seal the holes with silicone, and that gives a place for your paddle to rest so that it doesn't slip out. As you can see there, it won't slide forward and it won't slide from side to side. It'll stay in there nice and snug while the paddle is held on your belt. Next, you will need some type of rod holder that's in front of you so that you can grab your rod. However, make sure it's set up to where it's not in the way of your paddling. Okay, you don't want it set too far back, or you might end up hitting your rod, making noise, so you don't want that to happen. Now you have all three of these items, so let's see it in action on the water. So here you can see I have my rod set up in front of me, just out of the way of my paddling along. You see a fish, just slide your paddle into the bungee in the front, place your paddle in your holster, grab your rod, make your cast, and you're good to go. See, it's nice, quick, simple, and efficient. Now it's just the opposite when placing your rod back in the rod holder, and then grab your paddle and keep moving along. Now you do want to make sure you're being very quiet when you put your paddle in the holster. Make sure you don't drop it. You'll have a tendency to do that if you're in a rush. Just make sure your holster is facing in the right direction so your paddle doesn't slide off of it. And just set it down in there nice and easy. Try not to bang the paddle on the front of your kayak. So if you have any questions about this tip, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Also, make sure to subscribe to Saltstrong's YouTube channel, and also check out saltstrong.com for more videos and tips.